Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today, sitting on the couch. Just got done watching the WWE WrestleMania 40 press conference. No, I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I thought that was like the best way that they can fix the problem that they created with the whole Rock versus Roman, which Rock just sliding himself in there. If this was the plan all along, they looked like a genius. I'm still not 100% sure on what they're doing. Man, we got Hollywood Rock back. We got 2002 Rock. You know, he's gonna start wearing the vest with the with no shirt, just the open chest. He's gonna start wearing the big belt buckle again. He's gonna start wearing the glasses. Maybe he'll bring the guitar down into the ring. Um, that was fucking awesome. I mean, that was exactly what we were looking for. It turned out with Roman saying that he wanted to fight The Rock wanted to fight Roman. They pretty much were like itching their things in the sand. We had Rollins standing out there on the stage. It was weird. Were they gonna bring Cody out to basically make it look like he's the main event to say that he wants to fight Rollins, and then basically they put the big family tree up on there, and they're basically, it was almost like the Rock and Roman were on the same page. There was no hate there. It just was a match to see who was better. And then all of a sudden, Cody comes busting out of the back saying, hey, wait a minute. He didn't want to be just cut out of this match. He won the Royal Rumble. He should be picking who he fights, not, getting leftovers. With basically, Roman saying, go over there and be their number twos with the guys that I've already beat. He's already done this. He's looking to do something bigger and better. And Cody just flat out just cut to the chase and said that he wanted to fight Roman at WrestleMania. The Rock was trying to cut him off, basically saying that he wasn't going to be able to get that match. And then we had, them take a shot at Dusty, basically, being a nobody, like his dad was. And then he went back, basically saying that if their grandfathers were both there, that they would be embarrassed by what was going on. And the shot about, fighting over who gets to sit at the head of the table when nobody's doing any of the cooking. That was pretty damn good. That was pretty damn good with whoever came up with that line. But man, the way it's looking right now, I mean, they could go a few different directions. I really don't believe that The Rock would go to Perth to have this one match, but at this point, it looks like he's really into this whole WWE thing. Maybe they do it Perth. Maybe they do Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth. I mean, the way they were in the back, I mean, Triple H has said he's never going to wrestle again because of the heart complications he went through. But it was almost like Triple H was going to be in that match. I mean, they could. That doesn't make sense. I was thinking that I was trying to tie it into WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, where maybe they do like. What if they could do like kind of like the tournament style, but not like that because they have two nights, so it's not like at WrestleMania 10 Luger fought Yoko and then Brett was gonna fight Yoko, but they didn't want him going in fresh, so he had to wrestle Owen, so they would both have a match before the final match. It was almost like a little tournament, even though Brett was gonna go on no matter what happened in that match. But I mean, what if they did like? I was thinking of making the tag match night 1. Okay, so that's what they could do. What if they had a tag match where it was Cody and Seth against Roman and Rock? If Roman and Rock wins, they get to have Roman versus Rock. They get to have the match that they want. That's what they're fighting for. And if Cody wins, Cody gets to have the match, and Seth just hates both of them that he's gonna beat them both in no matter what, and that's what Seth's really fighting for. Seth's fighting for Cody. I guess that's a little bit of a stretch, but maybe that makes sense. And then Seth could fight night 2, whoever he wants to. We both know he's injured right now, but if he gets to the point where he's ready to roll, which I think he will be because it's WrestleMania, he could fight whoever it's going to be. Who the heck is Seth going to fight? come WrestleMania. Punk's injured. Cody's going to be doing this. Gunther, I guess, maybe something like that. The Miz, for all that matters. But I'll tell you this much. That was awesome. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't watch this stuff with Becky and Mommy. But I guess I tuned in right at the right time because that was really cool. That was pumping right there. The Rock slapped Cody. They go into the back. The Rock is going to Triple H, telling him to fucking fix it, which is kind of weird because they really are talking about the point that the Rock is on the board and the Rock can kind of do whatever he wants. But it's almost like the Rock is telling Triple H that he has more power in this situation. And I don't know if they're playing off the fact that he runs creative or if he just needs to get in the back and calm everybody down because that's kind of the guy that he is. But then Rock and Roman throw a shot at Triple H, and Triple H kind of throws one back at them. They're lucky. I think Triple H wanted to punch him right in the mouth. They're always gonna have that rivalry. If you remember, they both came up together. They were fighting over the Intercontinental Championship. And then once, The Rock was ready to move on, they fought for the title. That's where, at Madison Square Garden at SummerSlam, that's where Triple H beat him for the title. Then The Rock moved up to the main event thing. It would have been better if Triple H would have beat The Rock for the championship, but he ended up pinning Mankind. How was that? No. Mankind won at SummerSlam, and then the next night, Triple H beat Mankind. It had to do something with Jesse Ventura. Didn't want to be like taking pictures, raising the hand of a heel because it was professional wrestling, and he had to look good because he might run for president someday or something like that. It was a weird time in wrestling when the special guest referee gets to pick who wins the match in the main event. But I think they were just so glad to have him because how mainstream he was when he won that election out of the middle of nowhere. Just kind of shocked everybody that somebody from wrestling was doing something good in the world. But I'm pumped. If they do Perth, that's cool. If they do 2 nights of WrestleMania, that'd be awesome. For about a year, people were talking about the fact that maybe they would do Rock versus Roman versus night 1, and then they would do Cody versus Roman night 2. So we've been thinking about these guys doing double duty. Somebody's got to do it someday. It just has to be done. I thought that they would kind of do the thing like I talked about with the Brett and Yoko and Lex Luger from WrestleMania 10 with Owen. Maybe do something like that where somebody has to wrestle both nights twice, something like that to keep it fair. But that tag match seems like it has to happen. Just a matter of when. That's my only thing. Peace out, guys. That was cool. That was one of the... It wasn't Raw. It was SmackDown. It happened. I watched it on Twitter. I'm sure some people watched it on the network. If it was on there, some people probably watched it on Facebook or YouTube or this, that, and that. But you're talking about it taking over a Thursday night. That was cool.